So we made it back to base, and now we can unload everything. I'm just gonna unload the entire vehicle because why not? We did grab a bunch of short planks as well because I forgot to exclude those from the auto sort thing, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. All right, so we got everything unloaded. I do have 2 solar panel arrays, which I'm gonna set up real quick. Make sure to merge the power grids. I think they automatically are connected, but I have to manually make sure I merge them anyway just to be safe. So now we can get a good look at all the planks we have. 77 of normal planks, 28 short ones, 147 planks there. All right, all right. I kind of thought we'd have more than that, but I guess not. All right. Selective haul, just these planks over to here. All right. Oh, yes, and the rocks as well. I'm going to need the rocks. $79 rocks there. Add to our 15 we're already here. Okay. All right. So what we're looking for here is charcoal kilns. That takes 40 rocks. That's a lot. So ultimately, I would like charcoal kilns just along this fence here. I don't know, like 6 of them maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe like 6 of them. And then over here. And then over here, I'm going to put the smoking racks along this part of the fence right here. And this, I need to get rid of that fence post. I might disassemble this whole like side of the fence back here. I'm not sure yet. But we're gonna need more rocks. We only have enough rocks to build 2 charcoal kilns, and we're gonna need a lot. We're gonna need like, I don't know, 4. I'm gonna want like 4 to 6 charcoal kilns. And then I'm gonna want, I don't know, probably like the same amount of smoking racks, probably like 6 smoking racks. We're gonna need to get all that stuff finished before summer rolls around because we're gonna have to really make sure that we get a ton of like fruits and vegetables that we can dehydrate for the winter if we survive that long. But you know, we might not, but we should plan on surviving that long. We still don't have any batteries really. I'm never using this vehicle again, so I suppose I could take the car battery out of that, and I can hook this up to the power grid for now. That's good. So now we do have some power that we can use for things. So we could plug in stuff like this. Where is it at? It's the electric drill that I have, power drill here. We can plug this in. I'm gonna need an extension cord. Attach it to another cable. All right, I think that works. So we should have a power drill, which we can use now. I need to disassemble all this copper stuff as well. Um, Actually, I'm not gonna do that right now because we just don't have enough, like, for it to matter. Like, but yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to worry about at some point too. So we got our wood axe. We have, yeah, we should have enough planks to do what we need to. Um, but we need to go get more rocks. So, man, my character's really tired. I was gonna go do that right now off camera, but all right. So here's what I'm gonna do. Off camera, I'm going to well, I'm gonna read a little bit and have my character sleep and recover, and then I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna mine a bunch of rocks and come back with a bunch of rocks, basically. Um, and then when I come back, uh, we will build more charcoal kilns and hopefully some smoking racks as well. So, all right. So I was out here mining rocks, and I ended up having to kill that giant water beetle. It came for me while I was over here in this field mining rocks, so that was annoying. And a portal storm appeared, which is unfortunate. Turn on the headlights. One headlight that we have. So we gotta go back to base now. Portal storms can be very dangerous. I don't know a ton about portal storms because I haven't messed around with them ever. Like I've always just sort of hid away at my house and read books, crafted stuff while I waited for it to be over. So yeah, portal storms are dangerous though. I did do that one quest for that science lab that asks you to like go out in a portal storm for a certain amount of time with a recorder to record like data or whatever. I've done that before. Like I've never I hit a bush. Oh, but I've never actually like you see like done a portal dungeon or whatever they're called. I see. I accidentally sorted all that stuff. I didn't mean to do that, but I don't have time to fix it right now. Let's see here. Okay, so while I was off camera, I made some pipe cleaners, and I made some pipe cleaners. I sorted through my ammo a little bit, tried to figure out what was going on with that stuff. I don't have any 9mm apparently. Um, I do have a bit of 5.56 and 2.23 though, so that's okay, I guess. I found my M27 that I had, and I fixed it up. I cleaned it and lubricated it because that's what you need the pipe cleaners for. You need the pipe cleaners to clean and lubricate guns, which makes them more accurate and reliable. So I did that because generally I try to keep a rifle and a couple extra magazines in the passenger seat of my car, just in case I need it for something. I pretty much always do that. Eat some of this butter, I guess. I'll crouch beneath this window here so nothing can see me through the window. Grab some books to go and read while we work on this stuff. I'm gonna read the big book of first aid, I think. I think that's the best thing for me to read right now. I'll just sit over here in the corner and read, I suppose. So, our character reads very fast because I took all the buff reading traits. Alright, it's after midnight. The portal storm has ended, but I mean, we're already back at base, so we might as well just go to sleep. Can't really go out there. My character's exhausted anyway. Settle on for 9 hours. So, I don't have enough rocks yet. I need 208 rocks, I believe, if my math is correct. Oh, wait, look at that. We survived a whole week. That's good. Open up some of the windows. I don't think we have to worry about zombies randomly wandering up on us. I don't think that's something we have to worry about. I am gonna disassemble some of this stuff because it's kind of annoying having it here. I should probably take one of these bookshelves from over here and put it here and have all the books actually placed on it, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I'm gonna get rid of these stools as well. You can't deconstruct the sinks for some reason. I don't know why that is the way it is. You just have to smash them with something. It's super annoying, but it is how it is. I hope they fix that at some point. I don't know why it is like that. It damaged my shovel. I mean, it's fine. It should be fine still. That gave us copper tubing, which is good. We need that. Let's assemble that. All right. Let's eat some stuff. Actually, do we have a microwave? Where would that be at? It would be in the other stuff, I think. No, maybe it's in tools then. It is. Let's favorite this microwave. And grab another extension cord. Maybe we should place the microwave down. Oh no, it doesn't let us put it on the counter. I'm not gonna bother with that then. So that should actually allow us to cook some stuff without needing like a fire. Let's see here. I'm not sure. Suppose we should just make this. It'll be old, but that's okay. Our character is very happy that he gets to eat those. So I'm happy too. I really want to plug the I really want to plug the refrigerator in. However, I don't believe we have a big enough battery bank for it to stay on throughout the night. I don't think. So it's kind of pointless for me to do that right now. We don't have enough rocks yet, but we do have enough rocks um to get all of the smoking racks built, and that's the other section I need spare parts. We have enough rocks to build all of the smoking racks. We have enough rocks to build all the smoking racks, and we can build a couple more of the kilns. I do want a kiln for every smoking rack, though. So we will have to go get more eventually, but this will probably be fine for now. I'm not going to try to worry too much about it right this minute because we're not in a position to use the smoking racks yet, really. And that's the main reason why I'm building all these charcoal kilns. Because the smoking racks are kind of expensive, like charcoal wise, but they're really good to have. Like you really do need them. Like you don't need them, but like I always build them. All right. What? What am I doing wrong here? Oh, I need a food handling of 2. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to read our skill up to 2 then, real quick. and I'll come back to that when I'm done. All right, so I scanned the rest of the books that hadn't been scanned into the tablet into the tablet. I scanned them in, and also I read a book to get our skill up to 2. It didn't take very long. Well, scanning the books took my character almost 2 hours, but getting to reading the book was not hard. That did not take very long. All right. Don't want like 6 smoking racks. I might build more at some point later on. I don't know. I don't think I'll need to build more though. I think it'll be fine with how it is. Luckily, these smoking racks don't really take that long to build. Um, Generally at least. Oh, we're getting tired. How many is that? It's 4. I have to grab more planks out of the building. We only have enough planks for like 1 more, I think, 'cause it takes like 8 planks, I think, or 12, something like that. Also, I need to dissect this corpse here. Dissect this corpse here. The thick chitin is difficult to saw through and rooted so deeply in fat that each panel you pull off comes with dangling ropes of sinew and grease. The fist-sized organ next to the chain of hearts still subtly throbs, and you find broken shards of chitin inside it after a swift hacking. Interesting. Extinguish the candle. Reload the MP3 player. We need to build a. We do need to build a charging station. Um, I think the best way to do that is to make like a box and like a vehicle that's just a box with a charging station attached to it, installed in it, essentially. I mean, I don't know what other way. There's a lot of other ways we could probably do it, but that's probably the best for now, honestly. All right, back to building more smoking racks. We only need 2 more, so. All right. This is our 6th one. I'm not going to make any more in this for now. Now we got to build more charcoal kilns. I think we have enough rocks for 3 more charcoal kilns. And after I finish these charcoal kilns, well, I mean, we only need 1 more. I might as well go get the rocks for it. But after I do that, I'm probably gonna have to cut down some trees or something because I'd like to have the pathway between our base and like the river a bit more clear. So I'll cut down like a little pathway. I'll cut down some of these trees because we need the logs for charcoal anyway. How many do we got? That's 5. Okay, so we need 1 more. All right. Uh, I'll be back when find that rock. That. It's barely enough. We have 3 left over, and we'll need more rocks for other stuff eventually, but this is good enough for right now. Character eats something. Eat some butter. Drink mineral water. All right, all right. Looking good. There's a fireplace here. Hmm. Might be able to use that. That might be useful. Yes, we still need to build warehouse shelves. Um, it's something we're gonna have to build, but I don't really have the ability right this second, I don't believe, to like get all the piping and steel plates that we're gonna need for that. Yeah, the utility shelves suck. All they give you is some piping. I mean, that's good. We need that, and it's like not gonna. It doesn't take a while or anything. Just gonna deconstruct all these shelves here. I don't know if deconstructing furniture increases your fabrication skill or not. I feel like maybe it should, but I don't know if it does. All right, it's 10 o'clock. We still have a few hours, so we should read something, I suppose, while we wait to go to sleep then. How to trap anything? I don't really care about making traps, to be honest. I literally don't think I've ever used traps. I'll be honest. We need to get our mechanic skill higher. We're severely lacking in mechanical skill. Um, do we have any brazing rods? I don't know if we have any welding rods. I know we have aluminum welding rods, but I don't know if we have like actual welding rods. We have aluminum welding wire and welding rods, but I don't think we have any. I don't think we have any normal ones. Um, you can make that with a forge. I don't think we have the stuff for it yet because we have yet to get enough copper to make a bronze anvil, which is something we really need to get to work on, honestly. I've been looking around whenever we loot places to see if there's any copper stuff, but we really haven't been getting very lucky with it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, this is full of clean water. Wow, that's pretty good. So we have tons of clean water, honestly. We don't have to worry about that for a while. Keys, put that there as well. Although I tend to try and keep all the keys in my vehicle, in one of the seats, or in uh, whatever, or in a trunk space if I have a trunk space that I've sort of designated as a storage area for like equipment that I want to actually keep with me. So, stuff I don't want to like auto sort. I need to get my electronic skill up as well so I can make some battery mods so that these other tools can take medium batteries instead. That's nice. Don't have to worry about that thing anymore. I don't have any kind of cargo space right now. Actually, oh right, yeah, I don't have any welding stuff. Well, I have all the equipment. I have an acetylene torch and a welding blanket and stuff. I just don't have the brazing rods or like the welding rods or welding wire that I need. So I can't replace it yet, but the broken piece is gone now, so I don't have to keep looking at it. So that's good. Yeah, recharging station's out of our reach right this second, I believe. Um, what kind of electronics books do we have? we have any? I don't think we have any electronics books right now. That's not good. There wasn't an electronics place in the city either, so that's unfortunate. I guess we'll just have to search random houses and hope that we find the books we need, as far as that's concerned, I suppose. All right. Well, we'll have to worry about that some other time. Get rid of all this rotten stuff. I don't want that in here. You used to be able to make seeds out of the rotten, like, fruits and stuff. I don't think they, or I mean vegetables, but I don't think they let you do that anymore. Or maybe my skill just isn't high enough, actually. Dump down the ground. Keep the jars. Right, I was grabbing an MP3 player. It's good enough. Have my character read till like midnight, and then we'll go to sleep. Yeah, I read a little past midnight because I wasn't paying attention, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter. Get vitamins to take tomorrow morning. Honestly, just taking multivitamins every day is like the best way, like the easiest way in the game to stay healthy. Like it really is. You can kind of just eat whatever you want as long as you're getting enough calories and you're taking the multivitamins. All right. Got our mechanics up to 3. That's good. All right, I'm gonna go get the rocks we need for that last. Oh, there's a rock right here. I'm gonna get these rocks from this thing. And this should give us enough rocks to finish our final charcoal kiln, I believe. Oh, no, actually it might not. Okay, so I'll wander around these woods. Oh, I just found another one. All right, so I've gotten all the rocks we need. And we can build our final charcoal kiln. So now I can take all this stuff back to the base here. There we go. Sort everything out. Very nice. Okay. So now we can get our wood axe. Very nice. And we can cut down some of these trees. Basswood. I think it's a really good carving wood. Um, because basswood is like kind of soft and like waxy. Cut down this tree. Okay. I didn't expect it to completely obliterate that tree, nor did I expect it to fall diagonally, because I didn't tell it to, but is what it is, I guess. Yep, none of these are falling the way I want to. All well. So now we gotta chop all these tree trunks into logs. Again. Luckily, this actually isn't that hard for our character to do. A lot easier than you'd expect. I guess maybe it's just we have the proper tool for it, but wield the logs. I believe each kiln fits 4 logs. Yep, fits 4 logs. Oh, more than 4 logs. Oh, 5. So wait, it fits 5? I guess I was just always putting 4 because I must have realized that 5's a weird number. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of charcoal for all this stuff, though. These are not going in the charcoal kiln, though. These are going in our base. And this pickaxe I don't need in my inventory anymore. It can go back here. The seat. Grab something to eat. Just fruits to eat the raw plant stalks. Keep trying to save some of this stuff, thinking of a way I could use it that's more like efficient or whatever, but it's all just gonna rot before we even get a chance to worry about that stuff. I'm just not gonna worry about it. Can I chop these logs in the dark? Do I need light for that? No, I can chop them in the dark. All right, cool. We'll just keep going then. We'll stick the axe in our back because it should go faster that way. All right, stop hauling this. Pick up the leaves. We'll haul this back to where it needs to be, and then we'll have our character eat something and drink some water and go to sleep. Wake up tomorrow, and then we'll finish loading up the kilns. Go to sleep. Junior Dragon can keep going to sleep. Just fall asleep. Even if your character can't, um, even if your character can't actually fall asleep, it's still in your best interests to like lie down. Like, because you do recover your wariness still just by laying down. So, it's kind of important. All right. So I have finished loading up all the charcoal kilns, and now we will fire them. This will take a long time to burn. So each kiln fits about 250 liters, it seems like. So each log is like 50 liters then. 23 hours it'll finish burning. Pretty sure it takes way longer than that in real life, actually, but, I'm not complaining that it's shorter than what it could be. I'm just stating. Sort everything out here. I don't like that the pointed sticks count as weapons. That's really annoying to me. I'm going to unfavorite those. I don't need those anymore. Put the wood axe away. You do need logs in order to make heavy beams or heavy support beams, which you need to make yourself a mine shaft. Um, I just figured that out in like the last game I played before this one, which was kind of like a test for this one a little bit. I messed around with like farming and like I built an apiary and messed around with brewing because I'd never done that before, and I kind of started making a mine as well because I'd never done that before either. But you need logs. I think it's 2 logs to carve like a heavy support beam, which you need to actually support the roof of the mine. Yeah, sure. Let's make a cheeseburger, bologna, flatbread, cheese, onion, and a ketchup. So we can eat the cheeseburger, right? Yeah, we can eat the cheeseburgers, which is amazing. Uh, I don't think we used to be able to. I'm pretty sure in the old, like, stable version I used to play, cheeseburgers counted as junk food. So You just couldn't eat them. Like, there was so much stuff you just couldn't eat. All right. So I think that this is a fine spot to end the video off at. All right, everyone. That was the 5th episode in my series of Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. The ending is a bit weird because, as I said in the 4th episode, this was originally all supposed to be one episode, but it was just way too long. It was like 2 hours or a little over 2 hours or something. And I just wasn't going to bother with that. So, like and subscribe and all that stuff. You know what to do. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.